Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to my tourist attempt in Card Survival Tropical Island. Um, we're doing our typical wake up in the middle of the night and start a fire strategy here. Got my bites from my friends here. Looks like these are recovering nicely. Double check my setup here. I think we've got we don't have we don't have any extra bandages. Okay, so I've got stuff in here that I was planning to use. Got it. And then the needle. I'm guessing this is because I wanted to repair. And then just after the episode ended, I moved this salt water so I would remember to boil it. Okay, so I think we can jump straight to starting a fire. Guess we could eat something. See what we've got. So it looks like mostly just smoked meat. I've got to be getting a bit tired of that, right? My mood is a little bit low, so I'll pay a little bit of extra attention to this. Yeah, we should wait slightly on the meat. So the things that I haven't done much of, yeah, yam, mushroom, dairy, eggs. Oh, interesting, reptile. Bird and reptile are separate from meat. So it's potentially to my advantage to hunt those lizards. Obviously, I'll take the birds anytime I can. Just to have, like, different meat sources so I don't get tired of one thing over and over. Okay, so we'll start cooking and eat some seafood instead. Okay, we're gonna need some tinder. That campfire finished. Go ahead and take those. Heavy rain. Oh, right, we can use it to light another one. Alright, let's light the stove up. How's my friend doing here? Quite happy. Water and food are full. Okay. Alright, so let's put that away. Maybe to make some extra room. I'm gonna clean this up in a second. Let's get one of these vases. I'm just gonna empty this real quick. Throw all the salt water in here. We're gonna see if a 75% salt water. Oh. Just tells me it's not enough salt water. I wonder how much I need. Because they probably allow for some amount of evaporation. So maybe you need like 3.5 portions or just over 3.5 portions. Or you need like 90%. Be interesting to see the exact amount. But I think this, it's fine. We'll just cancel this plan. I'm just gonna empty this. There's no point in having salt water around. And I could always bring more back later, but I'm not gonna worry about less than one salt portion worth. Okay, so in that case, we definitely need to start cooking crabs. And I guess we'll do... do I want to smoke one of these meats? I guess I don't have that much meat to work with, so let's say yes. Especially since meat is the thing that I'm getting saturated on, so... Go ahead and get that started, and then we'll cook a prawn. Okay, so I've got a little bit of time. I think I also want to process some crustaceans, some of these guys, because, or not crustaceans, mollusks. Getting a different food type in here for this purpose. The other reason to do this is I can use these either for quicklime or for temper, but I think I'm probably going to use them for temper. Because I can always use heavy stones for quicklime. I think I can even put heavy stones into these sacks, although I'm not sure. Let me go verify that. There's a heavy stone. Oh, it goes in even, yeah. So, so you can cut like part of the weight of the stone. So I could probably carry three or four of these at once using that trick. Plus, another one in here. Right, so probably 4 to 5. Oh, I have enough regions close to here that I could easily fire up a bunch of those for tons of quicklime. Okay. I might do, let's just say we'll do 10. And I'm going to put this in here for a second. And we're going to put this down so that I have inventory space for everything. Now another experiment that I want to do. These are at 100%. I'm going to let them decay a little bit. Those be taking 3 minutes each. I guess I needed 18 minutes, so 6. Okay. Alright, so that's good for a bit. This is at 99% now, so let's see. Huh. Softening it. So you can harvest a bunch of these, and then you can refresh the duration before it rots, just by softening it. Pretty funny. In that case, I may process even more of these. So let's go ahead and do these, I guess. Okay, so that's all of that done. I don't think we'll mess around with the urchin, because I'm going to be eating a bunch of these, so I don't need the seafood cup yet. Put these away. We can delay softening and cooking those for quite a while, probably. And I got more of these too, but I don't know, I'm not that hard up for temper that I really need to worry about that. Okay, so, what else do we need to process for cooking? More wood on here. So it's really just, seagull, which is not a huge priority. And we just keep cooking basically all of this. So I guess we're not going to need the fire for that long. I'm trying to think if we need the fire for anything else. I'm not quite ready to actually fire up the kiln yet, I don't think. Even though, I don't know, maybe I am. It takes quite a while for it to get up to temperature. And I can do some pottery, and then I can switch over to quicklime. Maybe I am ready to fire up the kiln then. I think we are in a position where we're just going to kind of hang out at home and do all of our pottery and whatnot now. Yeah, it's nearly day 50. Weight seems to be continuing to go up, even though I'm pretty hungry. I must have eaten a lot just before. Okay, I think I'm happy with this general plan, so I'll go ahead and do all my cooking that I want to do right now. And then we'll like transfer the fire over to the kiln, get it going. So let's just go ahead and process anything that needs to be processed. It's basically just the seagull. $15 on this, so let's just do a quick fiber harvest here. We can cook this. Okay, 30 minutes. Let's do this. We'll keep these here. About to need to make some more needles. Feathers will eventually go outside, but I'm not going to bother yet. Okay, so now I need to make an island chicken out of this. Three minutes to eat that. Let's put this away for now. Okay, so island chicken. Got our pot bird meat. Gotta switch up the oil because it always gets it wrong for some reason. I think we need to cook twice more with this, or 40%. What does it use up? Uses... So I need to do 2 more. And then on the third, I'll have space to combine this with the other thing. Alright, let's build this. I have no idea why it's doing that. Maybe they're not used to somebody having more than 2 pots of oil that stack. And so it's like just taking the second one instead of the last one. I'm gonna build that. Okay, put this down. 2 hours, huh? I guess it doesn't really matter. Because we're just going to keep cooking until everything's done. Okay, now we can probably... That's everything ingredient related. I can always make salads, but that doesn't require anything special. Quickly look through here. Don't want to make the bone broth because we're trying to gain weight right now. Yeah, okay. So now I can focus on my other crafting activities that I need to get done. Let's do general homework catch up first. I want to do, let's get this. I think I'm just going to make both of these. Did I throw stuff? Yeah, I did. Okay. Get one more ash and make the other one as well. Now officially morning. Okay, these can go in here. I think I'll just wait another 15 minutes and then take everything out. Let's get everything synced up. Another one of these. That's the easy thing I know that takes that time. Okay. Yeah, and we always need more fibers. Alright, let's get this stuff out of here. I think I'll just put everything away for now. Get all of this out. We actually might have... Oh, we'll see. Actually, yeah, I have just the right amount to do 2 batches of 4. Oh, we have to make rice and, yeah, I almost forgot. It might be worth carrying some... How am I gonna remember if I have stuff over here? What is this? I don't know what I left in here, but it clearly should have been in the other chest because I forgot about it and let it rot. Okay, so none of that requires any processing time though, right? The rice water is easy enough. So I can just do it when the time comes. Okay. We'll do like... I think we'll only need to do like 2 rice and maybe 6 Dago. A much higher ratio than I have been doing, because who knows when I'm ever going to get any rice again. Okay, so we basically need to kill 45 minutes. None of the stuff that I'm cooking is required to be just go outside here. Required to be processed for time. We've got 4 mud piles that I'm going to deal with first. I'm going to put these in the cave. Okay, so we're going to do these mud piles, and then we're going to switch to dirt. Is 50 clay going to be enough? If not, I think it will be, right? Let's do a quick count. So let's say I want 6 cooking pots. That's 18 clay. And then 6 vases. That's 24. So 42 clay. And then that's it, right? Yeah, so I'm not making anything else that requires clay, at least not that's going to be fired. Because, oh no, I wanted to make one clay pot cooler just to have this unlocked. Well, unfortunately that takes 8 clay, but that should be fine, right? Because, no, 8 clay and 8 temper, it's expensive. I really don't need this. And I really don't need to build the alembic either. It's just a matter of, unlocking it. I'll do this if I feel like I have the time. It looks like it's actually going to take, it's going to be a 2-step process. Take multiple hours, and it's probably going to take this much and then this much again, so 16. I'm going to save this for the end. Maybe I'll work on crafting this while we... to be perfectly honest, it's likely we skip this the more I think about it. Would be nice to have a place to store, like, aloe vera leaves and stuff like that to make it, or like the medicines, like the aloe gel, and... because this stuff probably is already mostly gone, right? I think I made this yesterday, right? So it's like, it's gonna last a couple days, but I don't always need it right away. Like, I never even used the bug repellent. I don't remember why. Why did I even make this? Maybe it ended up raining or something. Alright, well we have a lot of processing to get through today. So let's head inside. Got 30 minutes. I want to go ahead and do these. Hasn't noticed me. Huh. It's the first time one's ever gotten away. You'd think with a stealth shot at the start, and me continuing to get stronger at spear fighting. Okay, so then this is all done. That's actually the perfect time for that to happen, because this needed the 15 extra minutes anyway. Let's put these down, grab this, put it in the container, grab these, and store for it. It's probably better to do this. Okay, so we got 4 left. Put these away. I guess I can put this down for now. Oh, feathers can be used as temper too, right? Say it. Yeah. I have a lot of feathers, and I'm going to continue to get more and more. I have no other use for them right now. Yeah, in the interest of making all my clay crafts quickly and getting everything done, I think we'll eat through my reserves of stuff. Anyway, right now we're using these, so not an issue. Too bad we didn't get that macaque. I probably would have harvested him and cooked the extra meat up right now while we have the stove going. There we go, that's the way to do it. Okay, put this away, and we're probably just about ready to eat that island chicken. Okay, let's reorganize here. Right, there's this as well. Maybe I can process some of this while I'm cooking the other things. This is already cooked. Just eat this. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the eating as a part of the softening, just because those are 3-minute activities as well. Hey, we got another storm. So the weather worked out well the last few days, where it was clear when I wanted to go out and explore, and storming when I'm kind of tied up here anyway. We go out real quick, and we're gonna put mud bricks in here, and I just don't want to lose some of this stuff to the storming. I don't think the stone's gonna wash away. Bring some more tinder inside. Okay. This is 10 3-minute activities if we count eating that one. Just do that. Okay, these off, pour these on. I guess I finished my mud working. So now we're going to be turning dirt piles into fine dirt. And then fine dirt into clay. Okay, let's get some dirt piles in here. want my stone in my inventory for right now. We're gonna go over here, where the dirt is. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, I have a healed wound. Let's put that in the satchel. Get these out. Put 4 more in. Probably gonna eat that island chicken soon. Maybe we're low enough on saturation now that we can eat some meat. Yeah, I should probably eat some meat soon. Okay, let's just do another couple of these. Do I even need rice? Maybe I should save rice for some time when I don't have as much food. I cooked all these up, so maybe we skip the rice. Just do like 7 bacon, and yeah, we'll do this. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so back to dirt. I think this is 1 step away from being done. Yep. Okay, take some flatbreads out. Those in here. Gonna do 3 more. And this one. Okay, so that's gonna be all of the cooking for now. Nice supply of food. Okay, what's next to be eaten? Another smoked boar meat. Okay, let's keep up the process here of making dirt. Looks like we're getting quite dirty, unsurprisingly. Now, is it going to let me fire up the kiln during a storm? I'm assuming it'll be fine. And then we got to go ahead and get the first batch of stuff to fire ready. I think we'll do a batch of cooking pots first. We will alternate 3 cooking pots and then 3 bases, something like that. Okay, just put all this away. Deal with it later. Got to eat this meat anyway. Actually, we can eat this now, I think. Let's just, I don't want to take the embers. That didn't work the way I thought it did. So, I think it is worthwhile to take embers if you're traveling. You can take the embers, let them decay, and then like tinder off of it. Where's my tinder? Let's bring this over with the other. Wow, a lot of stuff here. Okay. I guess we just do this now. Like this. We're done cooking, as far as I know. Out we go. We're gonna light the kiln. 3 slots, yeah. Wait a minute. My tinder didn't come with me, or is it not, huh. Now, did I ever determine if you put charcoal on here, it doesn't do anything, right? 30% fuel. But it does give you a lot of fuel. I mean, I honestly have so much wood that I don't really... Oops. Put on 2 instead of just 1. Alright, well that's gonna last for a while now. Let's take a look at what we have in the cave, because I think we might have some clay in here and some other useful stuff. We've got 4 cured skins ready. Just go back to the beginning. Oh, I wanted to see pretty seashells. No, it doesn't look like you can get... We got all this sand, too. Wonder if I can fire the mud bricks. Why did I never think of that? You can build a kiln out of it. What in the world would you want to grind feathers for an hour for? Have I ever tried that? Ground up feathers would give you what exactly? I mean, we have to try that. I'm going to add that to the list of things to experiment with. Crush charcoal for 30 minutes. You can do it in the dark. That's interesting. Crushing charcoal is not worth it. We know you get like 2 ash out of that. Practice napping. That's another thing you can grind up. Alright, let's go back into the plane crash and get all of this on the floor and all of this. Plane crash is nearly full now. Stone we don't need. Let's extinguish this, I think, because we got the kiln going. We don't need to be using fuel here. And let's just do a couple of chores here. We should probably take the charcoal and ash out of this. We need to get cleaned up. What's the temperature right now? Comfortable. I think we're going to be doing a lot of washing up. Don't want to use my soap up. I think I'm just going to take everything off. Wash up and then put it back on to stay warm. Keep this. That only takes off. I need to basically do that every so often. Yeah, now we're very cold. Hopefully, putting all of this on. Yeah, that should keep me warm enough, and then we'll start to dry out. I guess that would be one reason to leave the stove going, but not really that big of a deal. Let's see, am I actually wearing everything I can be? Could probably throw a t-shirt on as well. Yeah, I think because I'm going to be doing so much dirty work, I'm going to have to constantly wash myself, which means that I am actually going to... Maybe I'm going to wear underwear and another t-shirt. Yeah, those should both help a little bit with staying warm. Okay, I think that's everything I can wear. Now, in my tailoring, right, we're just gonna have to get to this stuff later. Because I got those 4 leathers outside. Let me just see, is there anything here that needs to be taken outside? I think we said the feathers, although... Never mind, because those are temper that we'll probably use. The manure definitely goes outside. The bones, I feel like that's an infrequent enough use thing. Mud bricks are going out, we already decided that. Charcoal, I think, goes out, right? Okay, our guy needs water. Do that when I come back in. I don't want to spend time making a palm leaf, so this is just going to be fuel. Okay, I think we're good. We'll put all this in the cave. And... no way to pick all these up, I just gotta click a ton of times. A little bit annoying. Am I even gonna need all these? I've got a lot of crushed shells too. Let's see, what else do we have that is temper? Temper. Right, I want to take these in. Oh. Take a mud brick outside and try to fire it in the kiln. See what it says. Maybe I'll take a few less of these. Always come back and get more. Right, charcoal, niter, manure, flint, snake grass seeds. Okay, I think we're done here. This we never used. Put this down at the end. Well, maybe not quite at the end, but close to the end. Somewhere here. Forgot we had the spider lily here. It's nice. We actually have a ton of stuff here that's useful. Okay, so no to that. Fair enough. We can go back in the cave. What's the temperature of the kiln? Probably going to be a while, right? Yeah, I'm glad I started this nice and early, because it's going to be a while before this gets up to, what is it, 600? For all the pottery. Okay, we're running out of room here, so I'm going to take these. Those are going to take a while to cure. Those back down in the cave. Okay. Finally organized. Definitely going to keep the feathers right here in the slot because I don't want to drag them around. I'm not even going to need all those feathers because I've got 8 sand, 15 of these. Okay, so I'm cold, but I'm well dressed. I think it's time to get back to work. Um, and we're not trying to sync anything up, so let's just do a bunch of these actions. Yeah, we're getting dirty so quickly here. That's done. Put this away. Okay, so I think I said I would do 3 cooking pots first. Before I start crafting those, let's do a little more with the dirt piles. Get a little dirtier, then we're gonna wash up. Like 2 more. Yeah, we should probably wash from here. Okay, now there's got to be a good way to do this. Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna go here, we're gonna drag all these into storage. Great. Now we can wash up. Using some of our abundance of water. It's on 1, right? Yeah, now we're very cold again, and now we throw all of our clothing back on. A little bit painful, but let's see, do I just do this? I guess this is faster than okay. Back up to merely cold, and yeah, so now that we're somewhat clean, let's see if we can stay cleaner. I don't know if crafting these items is gonna keep me clean, but I think it's cooking pots, right? That only cost 3. Yeah, so if we fill these, wanting to use sand first. I'm gonna come back to that. So sand theoretically could be made into glass. Doesn't look like it's gonna accept it though. Okay. Yeah, I think sand has, what does it say? Some uses in certain blueprints. Yeah, I don't actually know what those uses are, so I think I'll just use it up. Okay, so we're going to say this is good, 45 minutes, and I do want to see if I get dirtier doing this, so let me pull up my stats. It's going to be physical, filth. Wait, why is my filth so high? Huh. Oh well, I guess I should have washed earlier then. Okay, so right, cooking pot. Go ahead and build that for 45 minutes. Looks like that stayed neutral as far as I could tell. More sand, another build. Back to light rain. Do I want to go outside at all today? I mean, the main activity Let's take it maybe a little easy on some of these excess items. The underwear and the t-shirt. Kind of overkill. These aren't things that I would normally be carrying with me anyway. I think the rest of this would usually have on me, if not actively being worn. Okay, so that's 3 things done. Let's go take a look at where the kiln is. Only up to 144. So I technically could afford to spare some time here. I think the main activity that I really wanted to go do is go pick all those almonds before they, before the trees refresh and grow more of them. Because I feel like every food source that's free like that, that just lasts forever, I should maximize. Got some, coconut trees like that too. I think there's only one or two left that I need to eventually go harvest. I think I forgot to give my monkey water too. Let's go do that. I guess I can, there's no reason not to just put these in here, right? And they'll start whenever they start. I mean, ideally, when I go, it would... I guess the one is in the jungle, right? So rain is kind of ideal. Well, maybe we'll head over there. Let's, kind of hot, unfortunately. But maybe if I ditch the socks and the skirts. And just wear my hat and cape. Probably be okay. Yeah, socks I think go in here. And the skirt goes in. Or maybe I don't carry the skirt with me. Because the skirt is like an optional item too. And unfortunately, this means we're gonna have to leave all these feathers on the ground. I'm obviously not carrying those with me. Let's grab my basket. Pack, whatever it is. Need to eat some food and water. Okay, so let's just look at the saturation stats. It's the easiest way to decide what to eat. So crustaceans and mollusks are free. Vegetables are free, so I should make a salad soon, and I can eat flatbread. So the most important ones are the ones I have a ton of, which would be the crabs. Get rid of some of those, and you must have eaten all the prawns, huh? Take a couple of these with me. Just to kind of snack on while we're out. Okay, I've got all my clothing. I think we're set. I don't even know exactly where I'm going, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go. I should drink some water. No, I think I'm carrying... Yeah, we're more than fine on water. Gotta remember to give water to this guy too, so this works out. Let's just take one of these. Head over to our monkey friend. Water. Okay, I don't think he'll let me give him more. I'll drink some myself. And let's put this down and head out. Okay, so the plan is to head to the deep jungle and go up towards... up towards that one almond tree that I found the first time. Maybe there's more than one, but it'll be in the highlands. Maybe I could have just climbed to the highlands. So it's not here. I've got jasmine flowers and kava here. I'm happy with the mood situation. Why is my mood going down? Probably loneliness is still... yeah, still not under control at all. I need to actually talk to Weston, I think, like every day now, and... Isn't there another way I can do this? I can, like, have higher comfort or something? Loneliness? High level of comfort. Okay, so I just got water sitting here. Weird banana tree, jasmine flowers. Alright, let's just keep going. We're gonna go to the highlands. And what do we have here? Huh, still no almond tree, so I wonder if it was in the western highlands. There's the macaque den. China rose. Coffee. I haven't even made coffee yet. Go in the bat cave while I'm here. Yep. Grab some of that. Can be harvested. Let's oh, we can whitewash the walls. Wonder if you can get rid of the bats. Can also be eaten, of course. What? I mean, I guess it's a joke, but I'll get it. Okay, so I think we'll just kind of loop around. I'm guessing that tree was in the Western Highlands. And if we have time, we can loop around and pick some more almonds in the other area too. Okay, so the Eastern Highlands, I believe I have not been to. So from here we can go to the Western Grasslands, and then that's where all the almond trees are. And then that loops back around. But here's the almond tree. This is already at 83%. Yeah, so I think I want to pick this one clean. I'm guessing the more exploring I do... Yeah, because I haven't even finished here. The more exploring I do, the more I'm going to realize that I actually can't keep up with all the trees that they give me. Or at least not reasonably. Wow, very hot. Maybe I... allow a little bit of the rain in. I am wearing quite a few clothes. If I just briefly take off the cape, I could allow some of this to get a little bit wet. Let's just do 15 minutes worth with that. Did get a little bit wet. That help with temperature? Wait, temperature is comfortable now. Huh. Rock cake gives me bug protection as well. Not that I really ever want to wear it outside of the rain, but... Wait, what? I'm wearing a cape and a hat. Oh, just because my clothes got a little bit wet, now all of a sudden I'm soaked. So maybe I need to wait for these to dry. These are at 8%. Well, now I'm getting very hot, so I guess I don't mind being soaked wet. These are at 0%. And I'm now no longer soaked at all. What in the world? Alright, well I guess I know how to cool down if I need to. So we'll just carry on as usual for right now. Oh, that's it. Thought I... 6. I must have already picked a couple. This was the first one I found, so it makes sense that I picked a couple. Right. Bring a few ropes. I wonder... Probably want more than one rope. Did say a few. Okay, so I do not want to go further east on the island. We're going to stick to the west. The western grasslands is where my traps are, and it's where all the other almond trees are. So I can continue this process. I'm sort of going back towards home by going this way anyway. There's the cave, there's all the traps. And here are my almond trees. So one of them is cleared. Do you ever decide? Yeah, okay. I think it's the cistern that I wanted to build first, right? I'm gonna try to build the cistern and then maybe we'll also build a cellar here. I don't know. It probably depends entirely on the outcome of salting that meat. If the salted meat lasts forever, then the cellar becomes a lot less compelling. I think my temperature is going back down a little. It's after 4 now. Okay, that's another cleared tree. What is it, 54%? I think we're getting a little sleepy. Seems I've already harvested a good amount of this one. Maybe we continue. Do need to head back. Just eat this. It's 5, we have 3 hours. Maybe it is 6 per tree. Yeah, it seems to be 6 per tree because it's 2 for the 33%. What's the path back? It's just jungle path, and that takes me directly, so I only need 30 minutes. So let's get one more of these. Okay, so it's not actually as hard to keep up with these as I thought, it looks like. Another cleared tree. We got 5 left on this one. Wait, why did it save this one for the end? This one is already about to tick over. That one's about to tick over as well. I think I'll just take a quick walk out here sometime tomorrow and finish off these trees. Yeah, no need to be really concerned about it. There's what, five, four, nine almonds here. And what else can we do while we're out here? Maybe we'll check out some of the grasslands as well. I think I just want to get back now. Even if I don't make it back out, that's good enough, I guess. I would rather have saved some of these that are gonna tick over sooner though. Or tick over further away. Like, these are almost there. Ordering is a bit weird. I don't think I need any of this stuff, right? Maybe we take the manure back just because I have plenty of room. Stones are in pretty short supply, but I also want stones here. Not really something I want to take back with me. This should be put in the cave, so it's not annoying me. Alright, I guess let's head back. Jungle path. And do we want to do anything here? Maybe harvest some snake grass. It is, it's good to keep up with stuff. I can always light a fire from the kiln if I need to, for more light tonight. Okay. I've got more space, but we're starting to run out of time, so time to head back. Okay, so these go in here, this goes in here. The kiln temperature. Only up to 344. You know, I don't have space for all these almonds. I wonder if they sit in the cave too. I think they do. Now that'll be the first time I've thrown a food item in the cave. But at least as far as I understand the mechanics up to this point, not really much cause for concern. Okay, so we should mop up tonight. I'm not actually that sleepy, so I could afford to have a fire for a little while for light. The other option is... Let me see if I have any crafting projects. Maybe one of the leather things? Another water skin, perhaps? Let's see, what can be built right now with leather? Leather helmet. Oh yeah, what happened to that needle? I was gonna repair it too. Takes an hour, so that's perfect. So I can start this. So basically my actions are gonna be sweep up now and then start this. I have some fiber cords, fortunately. Let's just fill everything. Okay, so I don't have a needle at all. I do. Put that in. Okay, so I've got to remember that I actually wanted to repair stuff. I think it was mainly the socks, if I remember correctly. Then we're gonna sleep, and we'll likely need to start a fire in the morning anyway, just to get light to work with. Well, that part is making me think maybe I should start one tonight. Yeah, I just don't need to worry about this whole cheesing the darkness thing when I have such easy access to light right now. So I think we stay up. Yeah, we light the fire now and we stay up until it's actually time to take a nap. And we can clean up just before bed. Get better efficiency there. Okay, so doesn't mean I can't do this though, so go into the storage chest. Grab one of these. Let's talk to Weston, I guess, while I'm thinking about it. Unfortunately, he has to be pulled out of here. Go back in there. What else? I guess, do an action on this anyway. And I'll start the fire afterwards. Yeah, this way we can see what the second part of this is. Probably just the same, yeah, same items. For another hour. Got heavy rain now. No worries. I could even make myself a coffee while I have this fire going. Maybe we'll do that. Some caffeine in me for the next, like, 4 hours before we go to bed. I don't know how long the caffeine effect lasts. Maybe I'll make it, and then we'll drink it in the morning. Something like that. Yeah, let's experiment with the caffeine. I want to know what it does. Okay, so we have a kiln going out here. This is slowly getting up to temperature. Go and do this. Head back inside. I need to get those vases ready. I think that's the next major project tonight. Get some more wood in here. I think wood is, yeah, I got so much wood. Wood is going to be my fuel of choice. Two of those will keep the stove going for a nice long time. Alright. So, first order of business. I want to have another needle ready. I used up the last of my fiber cords, so let's throw some of these on. I also need to make some more fibers. I want cord. We're going to run out of time for crafting the clay and the vases if I don't get on that. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of time. Okay, so I think we put all this stuff on hold and all the fibers and everything and just work on the clay. Get all of this out. Kind of forgot about this stuff. This out. That's all fine. In here we've got normal stuff. In here we've got normal stuff. And what am I wearing? Too much. Don't need this stuff on right now. The rope can kind of go back towards the beginning here. I don't think I need to be wearing hand wrappings anymore. This looks like a good setup for now. What else is in here? Right. Gotta remember to repair those socks. Okay, so I think we're ready to do dirt. Need 4, 8, 12 clay, I think, altogether. So go outside and get 4 more dirt piles. And I've got a stone inside. Get the stone real quick. And put these away to get me to the right spot. Over here. Okay, let's watch the filth levels. We're gonna need to do at least one more wash. Maybe I'll use soap to save time. Okay, so that's done. Go back and start fixing up. Now, didn't I decide that, so that should, like, completely clean up, right? Nice. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think that actually doing the pottery work itself doesn't get you dirty. %, so one more. We still aren't even up to temperature. I could just leave this going, I guess. It's kind of cold right now. Make the coffee in the morning. Alright, what is on the menu? We got 3 of these left. A bunch of crabs. I think the crabs are the things that I didn't touch, right? Yeah, well, I'm kind of everything except meat I can eat with no repercussions, so let's just go for the stuff that's decaying quickly. That's going to be mostly crabs, right? We'll just do a ton of these. And probably a couple of those as well. Let's just see where this gets us. Oh wow, crabs are filling. Okay, I guess let's just take a nap. I'm a bit sleepy. Nice. How's our friend doing? Some water. We both do, I'm sure. $75%. We'll probably give him some more in just a second then. Keep this on me. Let's eat these real quick. One of these. $82%. Getting there. I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time eating all this before it goes bad. What's my weight doing? Going down. Maybe I need to be eating, overeating a little bit more. Like, every time I eat, I should, like, overeat once. Just to, because I think that helps my appetite, too. Like, didn't it say, like, if you consistently overeat, your appetite will go up? Making it easier to eat more. Okay, let's go check on the stuff outside. Even though it's a storm. Clearly we can just take a look. So this got up to temperature recently. We have 3 hours to get the next batch of stuff ready. And then in the 3 plus 4 hours that that'll all take, it'll probably get up to temperature for the stones. I didn't take note, unfortunately, of where all the stones are. Where do I know for a fact there's a lot of stones? The desolate beach, the rocks. Those are both like an hour away. I'm not going out anywhere in this storm, so let's focus on pottery for right now. So I think I have everything ready to make the... What's in there is cooking pods, which means now we're working on vases. Okay. So clay vase. And... Go for it. I don't see dirt going up at all. With that, let's get our monkey friend watered. We can put this down now. It'll be time to give him some food relatively soon. Although last time I gave him something to eat, it like completely filled him up from like 50%. So, I'm not really overly worried. Just if I'm setting out like on a really long expedition, I'd probably top him off. Yeah, I mean, if this is the order it wants to use things in, sure. Might not get to those feathers. Just eat some more. Okay, nice and topped up. And we're gonna go for another one. Okay, so that's all 3. That took... We probably have like 30 or 45 minutes left before we can switch these over. 6 minutes. Okay. Well, I think it's time for one of my 15-minute crafts. I harvest some fibers. Okay, let's go swap these out. Okay, as long as it's storming, all I can do is work on pottery. I can't work towards more of these. Looking to see if I have some in here. Like I have not put any away. I've got that one. And I might have one in a plane crash. No, because I've just been using the small stone for crushing stuff and whatnot. Okay, so 3 more cooking pots. These are... We're going to clean up these bottles now, I think. So we're going to store honey in one of these. We're going to store honey water in another. And those are getting grouped with all the liquid stuff over here. Oil and everything else. Now these plastic bottles do not stack, interestingly enough. You know, the more I think about it, I know this is dumb, but I think I'm going to go back to the old system. I don't need to use these for... I guess the advantage is having them sitting out here, right? But I've gotten used to having them in here. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to... because what's changed is I have the water skin now. Before... I would have loved to have like 2 bottles of water to keep with me, but now I have the water skin and I can make more water skins if I want. So it's really just not worth it. Now, if I get more than a portion of that, like if I get more than, it looks like 2 honey fits in here, then sure. But I think for right now, these are just extra water storage. More efficient that way anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna make, I'm gonna start working on 3 more cooking pots. That's 9 clay. Looks like we never cleaned up. Do that now while I'm thinking about it. The efficient time to do so. Okay, so we probably need like 9 dirt, right? Because I used all the dirt up. Back outside we go. 1, 2, 3. Throw those in there. Yeah, 4 hours. Okay. So, in we go. Let's get caught up on eating. And have the other one of those. Okay, I want my... Where's the dirt? Oh, right, it's the end here. Here. Okay, I think we're good. Just keep on keeping on. Clothing is fine. Okay, here we go. Go and wash up after that. I think we'll just do, what's my temperature? Comfortable. Alright, let's do a quick that. That, and this down. That would be good. Do a quick normal wash with water that's on 1. Wash yourself. Okay, so that did get me completely cleaned up. Let's throw my clothes back on. We'll just be a little bit cold for a while, it's fine. Okay, so now we're mixing these with water. It's been raining for a long time. Hopefully we get a gap in the rain where we can build our cistern. That's gotta be close, right? Hours. We'll figure out what's required. If this storm lets up sometime like later in the afternoon, I can go out on location. Because I won't be able to test it here, I don't think. I'll have to like go start it in a different spot. Okay, so that's all 9. Getting an update here. These will be ready in 18 minutes. This is nearly up to temperature, so I think we just go ahead and put the rocks in when these are done. And then we'll be ready for the 3 cooking pots the next batch around. And we're doing all this quicklime to make mortar. Let me just read about the cistern real quick. Cobblestones, mortar, quicklime, clay bases, water, and rope. Now, why would I need clay bases with water? It fills when it rains. Surely it doesn't have to start with water. Alright, I think it's time to eat some more macaque. Or maybe we eat the island chicken. Yeah, let's eat this. Man, we'll eat the chicken next. I could also make a salad. Let's just make a salad real quick while I'm thinking about it. Open up here. Problem with this is it takes time to knock out. Oh, I completely forgot. Is my stove still on in here? I completely forgot that I was going to make coffee. Yeah, my stove is just burning away. Let's make some coffee and then extinguish this. So, how do I make coffee? I wasted so much fuel, probably. One of these. Just look at it. Add hot water. Okay, so as simple as boiling this. kind of want to do... I want to do a 1 portion and a 2 portion. If I can. Just to kind of experiment with what's possible. Coffee beans, roasted coffee beans last forever though, right? Get these out. So we're gonna crack some of these open. Man, I need a quick action. We will just top off water real quick. Wait here is fine. Okay, let's just make some room. So we're gonna put this down and store this in the stove for a second. I don't want to really. I wonder if roasting them before making the salad, does it have any effect? I'll try roasting them too. I mean, I could. Kind of an odd. I still haven't worked out if it matters what you put on the salad. So first of all, does roasting them would give me like a more satisfying effect if I was eating them plain. But I don't know if it's going to make the salad more satisfying. What I'd have to do is make 2 salads. Test it later. Okay, so let's see if this even works. It does not. It looks like it needs to be a single portion. So just put this down to cool. Get this one. We can put... let's just drink it now. A nice high caffeine effect. Now, what I wonder about this is it actually doing anything? Here's my wakefulness. Okay, so caffeine is causing it to go up. Yeah, okay, so it seems like drinking a little bit of caffeine will give me more overall daylight hours to do things. Actually, it wouldn't be the craziest thing to just get all the coffee and like power through a couple of nights to get things done more quickly leading up to day 60. Kind of funny. Definitely kind of cheesy to use the system that way. Perfect timing. Time to talk to Weston again, get that maxed out. Oh, we got this carcass here. I forgot about this. I could quickly just grab the meat off of this and cook it while I have the fire going. I don't need to smoke it. Okay, so this is going in here. I'm gonna get my salad ready in a second. Put this down. Not the wounded guy, the guy yeah, this guy. Wait a minute. I forgot about the kill. So these are done. That temperature is going to be up there soon enough. Throw this out to the exit, and then throw that on the... I need 2 heavy stones. Preferably in the next... Or no, not even in the next 4 hours. It's going to be like... It's going to be a while, because these have to finish, and then the cooking pots that I haven't made yet, I think? Or am I about to start making them? I don't remember. Wherever we stand on that. But so these have to fire and those have to fire. As soon as this rain lets up, we'll go harvest those trees and maybe scout for good stone locations. Or at least, even if we can't figure out where they are, we'll know where they aren't. I think these stay out here. Hey, I made a friend. Sweet. Some of them seem alright. I need to get drunk and play the drums. Fortunately, I don't have to play the flute, so I guess I can ignore the flute issues from before. Need to build a water reservoir. Yeah, we can do that anytime. Alright, so what does our friend look like? Pack friend. An affectionate and friendly fellow most of the time. So what does petting do? Does this give me a boost? Is it like talking to Weston? Is it 89% happiness? Is he gonna bite me again? Oh my goodness. It's so funny. Does it give me any kind of stat? Is there any reason to do it, or is it just like a waste of time? Okay, so we need the bandage. And just do this. Yeah. And then we need to wash it. Technically it's better to use soap, but I don't really care. We'll just use water on it. Take that here. Yeah, it actually did work. Maybe I didn't use enough water that one time. That's why I thought I needed to use soap on it. Okay, and that didn't soak my clothes or anything, right? Well, maybe I should get out there while the rain isn't bad. We gotta at least cook this. Which means we have 30 minutes. Means we probably assemble that salad too. We probably don't need to. Let's save the salad for when we get back. I think I'll save this fresh skin to do later. Carry, not that. Carry this with me. Okay, Weston. You've never bitten me. So now, when I go to look at my loneliness, Okay, so that's not a stat that shows up. Helping with loneliness, bringing you gifts. Oh, right. I wanted to see if we can do... Do I have to do this manually, or does he do it automatically? I guess it's just like a free action. 13, 18. Nice. Okay, so I can just intentionally do that whenever I want. Now that he's feeling better, does he want to take a nap? Nope. How much does he weigh? Quite a bit. I think we just leave him here to guard the base. Alright. So, plan is to go out. Probably eat like 3 crabs while we're gone. Raining, so we want the hat and the cape on. Okay, so we're going to pick almonds, and we're going to get stones, heavy stones. That's going to wait until next time. Never made the... It's going to take me a while to do these. But I actually probably do want to go get the stones now. Oh, 8 hours. Okay, so we'll be fine. Okay, so I should be fully protected. I got my cape and stuff on. Temperature is hot, but shouldn't be too bad. I got really dirty. Okay, so paying particular attention to stones this time. So no heavy stones at all here. We're going to go to the western grasslands. No heavy stones at all here either. So I guess we loop around and take the Highland route back and see if there's any heavy stones on that route. And if not, we may have to take a special trip. Probably to the rocks. Just to get a bunch of heavy stones. Or we could fire those shells for quicklime, I guess. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Probably going to overdo it. Alright, well, first things first, let's pick all the almonds before these expire. Why is that painful? Bizarre. It looks like you lose 1 seashell. That's a very minor cost. Those in here. Okay, so we managed to pick every single almond. Go team. Well, there's absolutely no heavy rocks here. We're gonna go in the cave and make sure I didn't move any in here. Did not. I see rocks right here on the Western Highlands. I guess we'll loop around this way. No reason not to, really. Let's drink a little bit of water while we're here. And grab another crab. Okay, cistern. Glad this popped up while we were still here. Let's see. So, all I know is that first segment takes 2 hours, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 segments altogether. So, we can imagine that this is going to take 26 hours to build. And we want rain, so I really want to have it done by like day 55 if possible. So, pretty late right now. I think we probably head here first thing in the morning with a shovel, and maybe we bring any ingredients that we know it might require. Stones, mortar, quicklime. Clay vases with water. Okay, so I'll bring some stuff if I happen to have it. But I'm not going to go crazy. Now, I don't even know if I know how to make mortar. We might have to research that. It'll be under base materials. Mortar is a hammering tool, which I think can be a stone. Yeah. Oh, that's what sand is needed for. Okay, so we're going to have to go to the... I'm going to have to see after I build it how long it lasts. We're only 2 steps away from the beach here. If I could bring the sand on location and build it on location, it takes 45 minutes though. Actually, acquiring the sand is going to be the hard part. Potentially. I'm pretty sure I do have a scrap shovel. And maybe we end up using that shovel to acquire sand more quickly. Let's see how much it uses up. Now, have we pretty much decided that this is where we're going to build? I think so, right? Because this is where we could farm chilies. Hanging out here is theoretically good for hunting goats, although I haven't seen any recently. I wonder if that's more of a... It might be a seasonal thing. I'm pretty sure this is where we found all the goats, here in the western grasslands. All right, well let's loop around and do some scouting. We're gonna go to the Western Highlands. We've got 3 heavy stones here, and I still need to do more exploration. 4:30. It's 1, 2, 3 steps back. Alright, let's do some exploring. I know I can find stones here. Hoping to find some more. Aw, he happened to see me. Doesn't matter. You know, I'm not at all certain that I turned that stove off at home, so we might be wasting a bunch of fuel back there. Maybe we can get this guy cooked up when we get back. Um, 45 minutes to head home. Maybe. Ooh. Can I do both of these? Okay, so couple of thoughts. I have enough meat, and I think I want to level stealth up. Well, shoot. 2 hours left. Maybe another explorer, and we'll head home. Shoot, another one. Yep, time to head home. So unfortunately, we're only going to take 3 of these back. See what we can do with this backpack. Okay, so that's done. Let's look at this container. Probably good enough. It's gonna go in here. Okay. Perfect. So we can carry all of this back. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Highlands. Okay, so this is what I needed to know. So the normal Highlands also have a bunch of heavy stones, but we'll be back this way. So no need to grab a bunch of this. So back to the deep jungle and then home. I think we won't try to pick any coffee right now. We're gonna be coming back this way plenty of times, and we got more heavy stones here. Okay, so deep jungle and jungle Highlands. Maybe even Secret Valley. You know, I'm not certain that I actually picked all the almonds. Did I leave it? I thought I was supposed to get 9. I think I did something dumb. I think I got distracted when I finished that research. Yeah. Oh no, here they are. Okay. I thought I did like one tree and then forgot to do the other one or something. And did I get help from Weston? Looks like I probably did. Oh wow, that was 6 hours. Okay, so I guess I throw another one of these on. Another batch of stones on. See if I was foolish enough to leave this stove burning. I was. Not surprising. Well, it's about to be dark, so if I wanted to push things... Am I even sleepy yet? I might not be because of that coffee. That coffee might have done... Oh, that coffee did wonders. Wow. Wow, so just a single coffee, and maybe not even every day, is going to be enough to limit me to just needing that one nap at night. If I can stay up like another several hours. Do I still have a caffeine effect? It would be under chemical. No, it's gone now, but it was probably pretty substantial while it lasted. Okay, so let's just throw some more fuel on the fire then. We'll keep this going until... did I burn all my wood? Keep this going until we're ready to go to bed. Definitely eat. Let's just get organized here. I forgot I had another stone in here. Or no, I got rid of it. Okay, so this goes in here. This is all done. We've still got aloe vera and bug repellent, but I don't really need those most of the time. Okay, and then this is Weston, who's usually stored in the backpack. I'm going to change that. I think I'm going to keep him here with the clothing items. Got these that failed. We've got my straw cape and palm hat that need to go... Oh, not the straw cape, I don't think. Put that down for a second. Straw cape goes in... Use... Okay, so it's so cheap to make another necklace. Even so, not really critical right now. Probably time to eat that island chicken. And as crazy as it is, I think I'm gonna leave this in here. And we'll harvest it and we'll cook it. So we'll like let it get low and then we'll harvest it and then we'll let it get low and then we'll cook it. Like 3 days or something. Just go and eat this now. How's my weight going? Kind of holding steady. I really want to get this up to at least the halfway point. Alright, research. Fortunately, I didn't waste a ton of time on this. Although I did, well, yeah, I finished it around maybe 3, I want to say, so we definitely wasted like 4 hours. Okay, I think maybe something tailoring-wise. Let's just say that we'll do this one. If I was going to do some kind of farming, it would probably be the enclosure for... Oh, I guess you can capture goats and do goat milk too. That's how you get the dairy stuff. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking it would be this, and it would be getting partridges for the eggs. I wonder about that bird rock thing, though. Like, can you just go out there and collect a bunch of eggs? I feel like you don't actually need a ton of eggs. Every time I've looked at the farming, I've thought, but why? Like, what's the actual benefit that you get from it? And I know it's like, you don't have to travel, and the stuff is right here. But is it actually more efficient? Because it feels like you have to, like, build all this stuff and feed the animals. Whereas if you just stumble upon the food while you're traveling around, then you're fine. Scrap axe. Maybe I should make myself a... I guess we already did scrap shovel. Hmm. Salt bed needs a water reservoir. Alright, well I'm just going to stick with that one day research. Go in here, put this down. Alright, I at least want to get the pottery ready. So let's do that. That was going to be vases this time, or no. It was going to be cooking pots, right? I have 9 clay. Yeah, 9 clay. We can give him to eat. Maybe he would appreciate some of these things. Wow, crazy. All the way up to 100%. Just from one little item. Right, and I've got this to flesh too. Alright, what was I gonna do? The pottery? Yeah, let's do this first. We're gonna get this ready to cure. Throw that in the storage chest. This over here, let's put this away. Probably eat a couple of these when the time comes. Oh my goodness, cured meat. Okay, it's official, so we don't need to worry about the cellar at all. Between the almonds, the conchs, the coconuts that last forever before you open them up, cured meat. I feel like I'm still missing something else. What's the other thing? There's another big food source. Oh, the sago, the rice. There's just so many sources of food that last forever. And now any meat that I get, and fish. I can fish things. I can do fish traps and cure it and have it last forever. So all I need to do is just do massive salt production, which almost certainly means building in one of those caves by the seaside, building a hut there, building a stove. I wonder if you can build more than one stove. But anyway, just doing like constant boiling a vase of salt water. Does anyone remember if the Desolate Beach had sand or sand castles? I'm just trying to decide which location I want to do that at. But yeah, this is just absolutely insane. And the thing is, I don't have to cure like all the meat I get. This is just like I can build up a bit of a stockpile with the excess whenever I just like kill a lot of animals at once or get lucky with fish, and I can still eat them, right? Like I can still eat the normal stuff kind of as it comes in. That's crazy though. And if I do end up growing, say, just partridges, then I can like have the eggs coming in and make that one meal. What's the special? Yeah, so this feast is almost certainly just eggs and cured meats. So the salads are completely made out of easy stuff. Don't even require a fire, because I can just crack open the almonds. And the coconut, the oil lasts so long. I guess technically, if I have it stored in the form of the coconuts, then I have to like make the oil and boil it. But it does require a fire for that. Not a big deal though. Fire's easy. Man, this is actually crazy. I can't believe it's that strong. Okay, so that goes in there. Still over full. Weight is at least climbing again. Alright, so what was the other thing I was gonna do? Now I wonder if making that salt bed thing would be worth it. I just can't imagine you're gonna get more salt from that more efficiently than the constantly burning mud stove. I guess the nice thing about the salt thing is it's passive. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll work towards that. The nice thing about the... I think I can hold off on it. I can hold off on that whole process, right? So, for the next 5 to 6 days, my sole focus is going to be on water. Getting all that water production stuff. Finishing all the pottery. Getting the cistern. And then after that's settled, then I can worry about the purely, I mean, this is really just completely optional. Like a quality of life thing. The idea of having salted meat around that you don't have to worry about when it's going to go bad. But I guess that gives me time to decide where I want to build, too. Because we can do some more exploring, too, before we really get into salt production. Okay, so I've got time. My friend here certainly has time. Outside on the kiln. We have stuff that's ready in 12 minutes. We have new rocks ready to swap in. And then if I go for a walk, I can get even more. But I don't think I'm going to need them. Because we're going to get that clay done. So... I guess since I just need a quick 15-minute action, let's take this back inside and crush it. Okay, so that's going to be that. New blueprint. Brimstone, gel, and vitriol. This is going to be a material, right? Vitriol. And brimstone gel. Relatively strong disinfectant. I just don't know what it's for. Disinfectant. Usually I just use water to get rid of any bacteria risk, and that seems to work fine. What do I disinfect? I don't know what aloe vera gel is used for either. It's just like a sunblock. I guess it treats burns and back pain and stuff. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like that big of a deal. Neither of these are free to eat. These away for a second. Okay, it's done. Another 8 hours there. So it'll be light when that finishes. I finished the bases and I finished the first. Yeah, I did pots and then vases. Okay, so now we're making the pots. I think I already went through this like 3 times, but finally ready to do it. So we're using these, which since I have plenty of quicklime now, I think is fine. I'm just going to keep doing that. Crafting is up to 44%. I think at 50 or near there. I think it was like 47 on the other one that we unlocked new blueprints. Okay, so those are ready to go in the morning. Just taking a second to get some water. Come up with a plan of action. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and make that salad. Hmm. Everything's always so involved. Okay, so that should be everything for that. Build that for 30 minutes. And then I think we'll make a coffee and see how long it lasts. Might have to store it in a cooking pot so it doesn't evaporate, but that should be fine. I'm gonna throw this on the stove. Anything else that needs to cook? No. Alright, let's get washed up. Take some of this off. Very cold. Well, of course you are. So we're gonna start firing those in the morning. And then I was gonna go straight out. I really wanted to do another batch of vases. Am I even sleepy right now? How powerful is this coffee? Really not that sleepy. I just make another coffee and like power through the night, not sleep until tomorrow night. Seems kind of broken, if true. Like I really, if you look at the time, I don't even need to sleep right now. Guess I could stay up another couple hours working on the bases and then start them in the morning before I leave. It'll take at least 2 hours just to get the clay made, though. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just call the episode here, and I'll decide later what I want to do. Don't really have a good feel for what the best course of action is, so just figure it out later. Some food in us, mollusks and meat, fine, and vegetables. Probably start on flatbread soon since I have so much of it made. Okay, let's pull this out. Let's go ahead and mix the coffee in, and then, oh, I think I forgot. No, this is right, isn't it? Yeah. So it's exactly midnight. Next episode, I'll see the coffee, and I'll see that I'm not tired yet, and I'll realize what my choices are here. Yeah, really interesting that you can cheese the exhaustion that much, but okay. Sorry, really losing my voice here. Yeah, well, I think I was planning to call it anyway, so we'll just figure out what to do next time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.